don't want you to. No, because say it out loud.
You can.
And him like dragging me from the. See this? It's a goddamn government phone!
A disrespectful behavior sparked a firestorm as Karen's entitled outburst turned a simple incident into a screaming match, ending with their wrists bound in steel.
I got it.
And stand fast as goddamn handcuffs!
Around, you're not listening.
31513.
You don't can let.
He beats women and I watch him beat my mom with him. But why?
You won't believe these 5 jaw-dropping moments where Karens landed behind bars, all because their outrageous attitudes clashed with the cops. On May 29, 2024, the air crackled with defiance as a woman stood at the center of a storm she didn't see coming. Unaware of a warrant hanging over her head, she faced a swarm of officers with a mix of confusion and fury, her voice sharp and unyielding. She didn't just deny the accusations, she attacked them, accusing the police of fabricating the warrant, her words dripping with skepticism. The officers, resolute in their duty, explained that the warrant stemmed from a domestic violence charge, but her ears seemed deaf to their words, her mind racing with disbelief.
Told me I got a warrant. Because I just looked at my record jacket. I went to court on the f***ing bed. I was just at court. I was there. You guys are f***ing me. I was just at f***ing jail.
At the scene, the situation spiraled. She demanded proof, her voice rising with every request to see her records, convinced she could expose their error. The police, unflinching, reiterated that the warrant was real, urging her to comply. But compliance was a foreign concept to her. She stood her ground, her defiance a wall they couldn't breach. Her insistence on checking her file clashed with their insistence on enforcing the law, creating a standoff charged with tension. The officer's patience was tested as she doubled down, her refusal to cooperate painting her into a corner.
I'm not going anywhere until you prove to me I have a warrant.
So when we
I just went to court on the 7th.
Jessica, when we take you to the jail, they're going to give you a copy of your warrant, okay? Take your seat in here.
Her legal history, though, told a different story. Court records revealed a prior appearance for domestic violence, a fact she claimed had slipped her mind entirely. She swore she'd never been informed of any warrant, her voice trembling with a mix of panic and indignation. The police, however, clarified that this was no ordinary arrest. It was a summons to appear in court, a detail that only fueled her agitation. She demanded evidence, her words a desperate plea for clarity, but the officers held firm, their focus on the legal process unwavering.
I'd be able to have contact with my daughter if I can have contact with Dayton in that area. If I call Jack, or then I get in trouble with my...
Oh, I just know about the warrant.
Can you please believe I know I'm really me with a really tight on my hand.
I'll check on you later.
Thank you.
Her defiance grew louder, her words a torrent of denial. She wasn't just questioning the warrant, she was challenging the entire system, her voice a raw edge of frustration. The officers, calm but resolute, explained that she'd need to face the charges in court, but her mind was elsewhere, lost in a fog of disbelief and fear. She gasped for air, her breath shallow, her body betraying the toll of the moment. She begged for release, for someone to understand her plight, but her pleas fell on ears bound by protocol.
Just a few relax.
It hurt.
They're gonna let you out in a couple minutes, okay?
Don't hurt me, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll let them know.
And when you took me down, my leg hurts now.
In the end, her refusal to comply led to her arrest. She faced charges of domestic violence and a new accusation of drug use, her defiance sealing her fate as the cuffs clicked shut. On an afternoon in a bustling shopping district, a woman stood defiant, her eyes blazing with fury as police closed in. Unaware of the storm brewing around her, she was the prime suspect in a brazen theft at a jewel store, accused of swiping goods worth over $1,000 and assaulting the store manager. The call had gone out and officers swarmed the scene, zeroing in on a woman matching the suspect's description. But she wasn't going down quietly. Her resistance would ignite a firestorm.
I didn't steal shit.
Did you have a cart?
I did have a cart, and did I leave with it? No, I didn't take shit out that store.
So you got nothing on you, nothing like that?
Nothing on me. I got this bottle that's broken.
Okay.
As officers approached, she threw up a verbal barricade, demanding they keep their distance. Her voice was sharp, laced with tension, as she refused to engage. The police, trained to de-escalate, urged her to stop and listen, but she was a wall of defiance, her body rigid, her words dripping with distrust. She denied any involvement in the theft or assault, her tone escalating with every accusation, her refusal to cooperate turning the encounter into a powder keg.
You want to search my bag? Make sure I ain't steal nothing?
Yeah, if you let me.
Go on, actually don't look in my bag.
Why not? No weapons? I won't
there's a
search
knife
it.
in there.
All right, we'll leave it over here then, okay?
Okay, zip it up.
Yep, that's fine. You had a knife in your
Put the bottle down, please.
No, thank you.
You're gonna put it. I'm not gonna get cut with a bottle. Are you kidding me?
You said put it down. I did what you asked me
So
to
you
do.
dropped that on my foot.
It did not drop on your foot. It's not even by your foot. It's next to your foot, 2 inches. It hit your foot, bro?
Don't. Hey.
I was gonna throw it on my Stop! Stop!
The officers laid out the scene. A cart stuffed with stolen goods, a manager attacked, and witnesses pointing to her. She shot back, insisting she was innocent, her voice a mix of outrage and disbelief. But her denials only fueled the tension. When asked to open her bag, she clutched it tighter, refusing to let them near. Fearing a hidden weapon, the police opted to set the bag aside, their patience thinning as her defiance grew thicker. The standoff was electric, each moment teetering on the edge of chaos.
Just bit me. Are you kidding me? Just bit me. Be careful.
Stop!
Go to jail.
The officers laid out the scene. A cart stuffed with stolen goods, a manager attacked, and witnesses pointing to her. She shot back, insisting she was innocent, her voice a mix of outrage and disbelief. But her denials only fueled the tension. When asked to open her bag, she clutched it tighter, refusing to let them near. Fearing a hidden weapon, the police opted to set the bag aside, their patience thinning as her defiance grew thicker. The standoff was electric, each moment teetering on the edge of chaos.
Yeah. Okay, Rumple, grab that knife. We need to give her a car before she kicks someone.
Her resistance came at a cost. 3 officers were injured in the melee, their bruises a testament to her ferocity. She fought with the desperation of a cornered animal, twisting and lunging, determined to escape. The police, battered but resolute, finally forced her into the squad car, her resistance only deepening the hole she dug. The scene was a mess. Bystanders gawking, phones recording, and the air thick with the weight of her defiance.
Okay, get in.
I can't!
Yes, you can.
How the f can I get in if I'm not standing up?
Go into it. There you go.
The community's reaction was swift and divided. Social media lit up, some condemning the police for their force, others praising their restraint in the face of her aggression. Voices online debated fiercely. Some saw her as a victim of overreach, others as a lesson in respecting authority. But her actions had sealed her fate, her refusal to comply transforming a routine arrest into a public spectacle.
Let's do that.
Are you gonna kick or bite us?
No!
Okay, we will help you then.
Please don't touch me then, please.
Well, then how are we supposed to
Just stay right there and don't touch me, please.
Okay, you asked for your inhaler, so you want me to take a minute to get up?
No, I want it, please.
Well, you're the one contorting yourself like this. I'm not gonna let you fall.
I said please don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna touch you.
Let me have my inhaler.
Then get up.
The legal fallout was severe. evidence piled up, video footage, witness accounts, and the officer's injuries painted a damning picture. Her defiance had turned a bad situation worse, and the law was unforgiving. In the end, she was charged with grand larceny for the $1,000 theft, assault for attacking the store manager, battery on 3 police officers, resisting arrest, and property damage. Her refusal to cooperate had not only led to her arrest, but ensured the charges against her were as heavy as the handcuffs that bound her. Helen, a woman whose defiance would ignite her downfall. A neighbor's complaint about a misdelivered package had sparked the chaos, accusing Helen of tampering with mail and disturbing the peace. She stood, eyes blazing, a storm of denial and fury, her voice slicing through the officer's attempts to reason. This wasn't just resistance, it was rebellion, raw and unapologetic, daring the law to make its move.
Hello, are you Helen?
Yeah.
You said the aide delivered a package?
FedEx or
Oh,
something.
okay, gotcha.
And they put it in front of my door.
Yeah.
And the guy
I was
said,
here earlier.
"Oh, were you?" I know that one of them said that if she does it again, they're going to take her.
Yeah. See what we could do here.
Officers, veterans of her prior disruptions, approached with measured calm, explaining the issue. A package opened without permission, a neighborhood rattled. Helen recoiled, her words venomous, accusing them of lies. "I didn't touch anyone's mail," she snapped, her body rigid, arms crossed like a barricade. The police urged her to cooperate, but she was a fortress, her defiance a wall they couldn't breach. Each demand for the package was met with a sharper refusal, her voice rising, echoing through the street. Neighbors peered out, phones recording as the standoff teetered on the edge of explosion.
You see this paw print? Thumb, 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 thumb. You see this thumb? See this thumb? You see this thumb? See this thumb? You see this numbers? You see this name numbers? You see name and numbers for the security? My name is Tanya, 5 letters, it's switch, and it's phone for D. And then you can click on that, you click on this, you click on my
The tension snapped when officers moved to detain her. Helen erupted, a whirlwind of fury thrashing against their grip. She kicked, screamed, her teeth sinking into an officer's arm, her resistance feral and unrelenting. It took 3 cops to pin her down, her curses a relentless barrage as handcuffs clicked shut. Even then she fought, twisting wildly, her rebellion a desperate bid to break free.
Get me my goddamn purse on my neck! My f***ing ID on my crack! And you're arresting Helen for breaking the cell, she broke the law! They're always on the hook every goddamn time!
Social media exploded with the video of her arrest, a firestorm of opinions. Some decried the police as heavy-handed. Others argued Helen's recklessness left them no choice. Her rants about fleeing America, screamed in the heat of the moment, poured fuel on the debate, painting her as a woman at odds with the system. Online voices clashed. Some demanded harsh punishment, others questioned the fairness of it all. The incident became a lightning rod, with calls for accountability mingling with pleas for understanding. The community split over justice's reach.
Put Helen in jail! She experiences jail! And she experiences goddamn handcuffs!
Helen's refusal to comply had turned a minor mix-up into a legal quagmire. Her defiance wasn't just a spark, it was a blaze that consumed her. The police, backed by damning video footage and witness accounts, pieced together the chaos she'd wrought. Her actions, fueled by a stubborn rejection of authority, had escalated a simple dispute into a public spectacle. The law, unforgiving, closed in, her resistance only tightening the noose.
Without shooting me in the forehead, you f***ing Bernie 5 piece of shit in America! I've been in my house for 7 months! I went to jail 3 times! I went to psych 7 times for crazy Sonya on a 5-letter word!
Each moment of her rebellion, every shout, every struggle, had been a step toward her own undoing. The officers, bruised but resolute, had no choice but to act, their duty outweighing her pleas. The neighborhood, once quiet, was now a battleground of ideas, with Helen's arrest a stark reminder of consequences. Her dreams of escaping the country, voiced in a fit of frustration, only underscored her desperation, a cry against a system she felt had cornered her.
Nothing but metal to scream! And water truly goes to air! And no water!
Alright.
Are you gonna get me to Africa?
Huh? We're gonna get you out of this cruise and send you up. You able to get out?
I got arrested for filing charges on Helen opening my goddamn mouth!
Alright, well, we'll get on. Come on.
You need to unlock the back and put him in the front. I'm handicapped in a wheelchair.
Are you gonna walk?
No!
In the end, the weight of her actions crushed her. Helen faced charges of disturbing the public peace, tampering with mail, and resisting arrest, each count a testament to her unyielding defiance. The handcuffs that bound her were more than metal. They were the consequence of a fight she chose, a battle she lost the moment she refused to yield. The city street pulsed with tension as police sirens cut through the evening air, zeroing in on Jessica, a woman whose defiance would spark a firestorm. A frantic call had reported her randomly assaulting a passerby, and now officers faced a whirlwind of chaos. Jessica stood, eyes wild, her voice a jagged edge of denial and fury, refusing to answer their questions. Accused of drunken driving and attacking a stranger, she dodged, deflected, and spun a web of resistance that would seal her fate.
Yeah, I'm coming from Atlantic City to come fight this girl.
We're having a party. We're just started. I just got here. I haven't even drank. I just got here. I picked up my friends.
Right, and I'm dressed for the occasion, thank God.
And she came out the car, and I'm talking to my friend because he just got here. So I'm like, hey, you just got here. And she is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what?
No, she was doing this weird.
Officers approached, their voices calm but firm, seeking clarity on the assault and her erratic behavior. Jessica recoiled, her words a barrage of accusations. She wasn't drunk, hadn't driven, hadn't attacked anyone. Her denials were sharp, laced with indignation, as she demanded they back off. When pressed about her car, she snapped, "I wasn't driving," her tone daring them to prove otherwise. The police, trained to cut through deception, noted her slurred speech and unsteady stance, but she doubled down, her refusal to cooperate a spark in a powder keg.
Literally, I was driving. I pulled up here. She was coming from this direction. I could get the footage. No, my car's like right there already.
Oh, okay.
But she was mumbling, and she looked at me, and she parked, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, who are you? I'm talking to my friend because he just came. We're throwing a Halloween party. I just got here from picking up my friend.
The scene grew volatile. Jessica, clutching her head, complained of a throbbing headache, demanding medical attention despite no visible injuries. Her pleas were theatrical, her voice rising as she painted herself the victim, claiming the police were targeting her unjustly. Officers tried to reason, asking for basic information, but she twisted every question into a confrontation, her arguments a maze of contradictions. She demanded a phone call, a lawyer, anything to stall, but the police held firm, their patience fraying as her defiance burned brighter.
Good, good, you can see me.
Listen, just stay over here, okay? Stay over here. I don't want to place you under arrest.
I need
I'm going to place you under arrest if
you
not,
to say it
okay?
out loud. Say it out loud.
You're going to be placed under arrest if you don't comply. You understand that?
All right,
Stop
I
walking
understand.
around.
I understand.
All right, stop walking around then. I don't care who you're calling.
When they asked her to sign paperwork, she refused, her hands shaking with defiance, not fear. The officers warned her, cooperate or face arrest. Jessica laughed, a bitter edge to her voice, accusing them of harassment. Her antics, dodging, yelling, even lunging away, pushed the situation to a breaking point. The street was a stage, bystanders filming as her rebellion turned chaotic. When officers moved to restrain her, she exploded, thrashing against their grip, her screams slicing through the night. It took 3 cops to cuff her, her resistance a feral dance of kicks and curses, her body a weapon against their control.
All right, no, come here. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You keep walking around. You're not listening.
31513.
You don't listen. How old are you? Huh? Then act like it. I don't know what your deal is tonight.
Social media lit up with the video, a storm of divided opinions. Some saw Jessica as a victim of overzealous policing, others as a reckless force who'd earned her fate. Her cries of being wronged, her dramatic claims of pain, fueled debates over justice and accountability. Her rants about being targeted only deepened the divide, with voices online urging compliance with the law, while others questioned the officer's tactics. The incident became a flashpoint, a raw lesson in the cost of defiance.
Ow! What am I doing wrong?
You're not sitting down.
I'm f***ing 110 pounds.
Jessica's refusal to cooperate had turned a routine stop into a legal quagmire. Her every move, evading questions, spinning tales, fighting arrest, had tightened the noose. The police, backed by witness accounts and video evidence, pieced together her actions, erratic behavior, signs of intoxication, and a reported assault. Her attempts to control the narrative had crumbled under scrutiny, her defiance a self-inflicted wound.
No! Look at my fucking back!
I see it.
I'm hurt!
That's been there.
I'm telling you, I'm hurt, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
What?
Take the false send another female.
Thank you. Come on. Okay, you gotta come out. We gotta go inside.
In the end, Jessica's rebellion forged her chains. She was charged with driving under the influence, obstructing justice, resisting arrest and assault, each count a consequence of her unyielding defiance. The handcuffs that bound her were more than metal. They were the weight of a battle she'd chosen, a fight she lost the moment she refused to yield. On August 23, 2022, a quiet neighborhood erupted into chaos as police sirens wailed, responding to a desperate call about domestic violence. At the heart of the storm stood a woman, her eyes blazing with defiance, accused of assaulting and injuring another. The scene was a powder keg. Officers, medics, and witnesses tangled in a web of accusations, with her voice cutting through the fray, sharp and unyielding. Her refusal to cooperate would light the fuse that led to her downfall.
Can you just put that in your pocket? Just hang up with them.
The law officer is trying to say that
Sir,
I
just
need
wait right there
to
for a second.
put it in my pocket and hang out. I'm on the phone with 911.
You can hang up.
Bye.
Police arrived to a tense standoff, the air thick with shouts and suspicion. The woman, unsteady on her feet, reeked of alcohol, her slurred words denying any wrongdoing. She claimed self-defense, insisting a man had beaten and betrayed her, her tone a mix of fury and victimhood. Officers pressed for details, but she deflected, her responses a barrage of accusations against everyone but herself. "I didn't do anything," she snapped, her arms crossed, her stance a challenge to their authority. The more they questioned, the more she resisted, her defiance a wall they couldn't breach.
He's abusive. Do not let him lie. He beat the shit out of my mom and went to jail.
Hey,
Don't let him lie.
Stop!
Medics were called to check her condition, noting her complaints of pain but finding no visible injuries. She seized the moment, dramatizing her distress, demanding sympathy while dodging their questions. Her erratic behavior, swaying, shouting, refusing to engage, only deepened the officers' suspicions of intoxication. They tried to piece together the chaos, a reported assault, a missing dog from the victim's apartment, and a tangle of conflicting stories. Witnesses pointed to her aggression, but she spun a tale of betrayal, claiming the man was the true villain. Her refusal to clarify, her insistence on controlling the narrative, turned the scene into a battlefield.
Okay, so we're just, you know,
How old is she?
she's 18.
Okay.
She's kind of out of it. So it's a little tense, but nothing bad. And then we got a little puppy, and she grabs the puppy by one leg and just grabs it into her room.
The officer's patience wore thin. They urged her to cooperate, to explain her side, but she doubled down, her voice rising to a fever pitch. She accused them of bias, of ignoring her pain, her words a desperate attempt to shift blame. When asked to provide a statement, she scoffed, turning away, her body language screaming rebellion. The situation spiraled as she lunged from their reach, her defiance now physical. Officers warned her, comply or face arrest. She laughed, bitter and unyielding, daring them to act.
And it's been up and down for a long time. Her mother, who had custody of her, kicked her out. I've had her for the last year. We've always had these problems.
I'm guessing. Katrina.
The breaking point came fast. When police moved to restrain her, she exploded, thrashing against their grip. It took multiple officers to subdue her, her kicks and curses a testament to her refusal to yield. Handcuffs snapped shut, but her fight didn't stop. She strained against the metal, her defiance a raw, reckless force. The squad car swallowed her, the neighborhood now a stage for her unraveling, bystanders whispering as the chaos settled.
What I need you to do is turn around and put your hands on your back. Just stay like that for me, okay? I'll be able to explain anything that you need explaining.
You haven't really.
He lies and he beats women, and I watch him beat my mom with my own eyes.
Everything you said, I'm going to put in the...
I watch him beat my mom.
All right, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Her defiance had turned a volatile situation into a legal quagmire. The evidence, witnesses, her intoxication, the victim's injuries stacked against her. In the end, she was charged with assault, resisting arrest, and public intoxication, each count a consequence of her unyielding rebellion. The handcuffs that bound her were more than steel. They were the weight of a fight she'd chosen, a battle lost in the fire of her own defiance. On January 14th, 2025, deputies in Palm Coast, Florida, responded to a call about a woman repeatedly falling off her bicycle, appearing intoxicated. The woman, initially identifying herself as Andrea, but later as Tess, was found struggling to stay upright. Deputies approached her, asking if she was hurt or needed medical attention. She admitted to being drunk and expressed a desire to go home. However, her inability to provide clear identification or a consistent address complicated the situation.
Got the bike and everything. Okay. All right. I have some other deputies. You're not hurt at all? Anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Tess claimed to be visiting her parents in Palm Coast, mentioning a Wyoming phone number with a 307 area code and a vague address. She was uncooperative, unable to locate her ID, and grew increasingly agitated as deputies tried to verify her identity. Witnesses reported seeing her fall off her bike multiple times, prompting concern for her safety. They had tried to help her walk home, but she insisted on riding her bike, leading to further falls. Deputies noted a strong odor of alcohol, glassy eyes, and unsteady balance, all indicators of intoxication.
Okay, well, that's what I'm trying.
So I can go to sleep.
Okay, well,
Right.
I
So
didn't.
what the?
Why are you? First of all, you don't need to curse at me. I'm not cursing at you.
As the interaction progressed, Tess became combative, cursing at the deputies and accusing them of harassment. She repeatedly demanded to be allowed to go home, but her intoxication and inability to stand or ride safely prevented this. Deputies attempted to calm her, asking her to sit on the ground to avoid falling again, but she refused to comply, yelling and resisting their efforts to assist. Despite their attempts to explain that they were trying to ensure her safety and identity, Tess escalated the situation, accusing the deputies of violating her rights and calling them derogatory names.
Stop.
I'm going home.
Okay? We're gonna get you home, but the problem is stay seated. Stop. Stop.
The deputies detained her, citing her intoxication and disruptive behavior. Tess continued to resist, pulling away and refusing to cooperate with basic requests, such as providing accurate identification or performing sobriety tests. She admitted to consuming 6 shots of rum earlier that morning, confirming the deputies' suspicions of public intoxication. Her behavior, including attempts to scratch an officer and continued verbal abuse, led to her being handcuffed and placed under arrest for disorderly intoxication and resisting arrest.
Okay. Can you see if you're using?
To you guys.
Okay, so why are you yelling? Calm down.
I mean, goddamn.
What's your name?
Stop yelling.
Stop while I'm pulling the tug and you're gonna go.
Why are you yelling?
At the scene, Tess complained about the handcuffs and insisted she was being unfairly treated, claiming she was only trying to visit her parents. Deputies arranged for her bicycle to be secured and informed her that she would need a medical evaluation before being taken to jail, as is standard procedure for intoxicated individuals. At the hospital, a doctor attempted to assess her for injuries from her falls, but Tess remained uncooperative, denying the need for medical attention and continuing to berate the officers. She refused a head scan unless medicated, further delaying the process.
And you're going back and forth, you can't maintain your balance. Those are all indicators of impairment. So, all right. You're under arrest.
God damn it. I just wanted to go home.
Well, now you're going to jail.
Throughout the encounter, Tess's behavior oscillated between pleading to be released and aggressively insulting the deputies, calling their actions sadistic and accusing them of enjoying her distress. She expressed frustration about her worst day becoming a big show for the deputies, though they maintained they were simply doing their job to ensure public safety.
Oh my God! What the? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Tess's allegations that the deputies were harassing her, violating her rights, and targeting her unfairly appear unfounded based on the evidence. The deputies responded to a legitimate call about a woman falling off her bike, visibly intoxicated. Her admission of drinking 6 shots of rum, combined with witness accounts of her falls and erratic behavior, justified their intervention. Her refusal to cooperate, provide clear identification, or perform sobriety tests escalated the situation, leading to her arrest for disorderly intoxication and resisting arrest. The deputies' actions were consistent with ensuring public safety and following protocol, despite Tess's claims of being tortured or unfairly detained. Her accusations seemed to stem from frustration and intoxication rather than evidence of misconduct by the officers.
Your name is Tess?
Yes. Ah!
What's your last name?
Ow!
Tess?
Ow! Shit. You know what? F you. Oh my God. I hate you.
On January 29th, 2025 in Florida, a police officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driven erratically by a woman named Miranda. The officer observed her making an illegal U-turn at a yellow light, prompting the stop. The situation escalated quickly due to Miranda's uncooperative behavior and the officer's response.
Now you're making me uncomfortable.
That's fine. Go to the front of my car.
I can't do that, sir.
Yes, you can.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me. Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Sit right there.
You're a male.
Sit right
You're
there.
a male. I'm a
Sit
female.
right there.
You're a female. I'm a female. You're a male.
The officer approached Miranda's vehicle and requested her driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. Miranda refused to comply, questioning the officer's authority and claiming she didn't need to provide her information. The officer, growing frustrated, asked her to step out of the vehicle and move to the front of his patrol car. Miranda resisted, stating the officer was making her uncomfortable and accusing him of putting his hands on her. The officer acknowledged touching her to guide her out of the car, citing her refusal to follow lawful orders.
I'm a female, and you just put your hands on me.
I did, because you are failing to produce your identification.
I did not, officer. I did not, officer.
Okay,
You just put your hands on me.
when I asked you,
officer,
driver's
you
license,
put your hands
registration,
on me.
picture.
No.
Where's your driver's license?
You put your hands on me.
Where's your driver's
You
license?
put your hands on me.
Where is your driver's
put
license?
your hands on me.
Where is your driver's license?
Your hands on me.
As the interaction continued, Miranda repeatedly argued with the officer, claiming she was compliant and that he had no reason to pull her over. She mentioned identifying as a female and accused the officer of disrespecting her identity, escalating tensions further. The officer insisted she sit down and provide her identification, but Miranda continued to resist, alleging the officer was hurting her and that she had done nothing wrong. She claimed to have seizures, which she said the officer's actions were exacerbating, though she provided no evidence of this condition during the encounter.
Hurting me! Officer, I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything!
Hey, take her.
Officer!
The officer, joined by Deputy Baker, attempted to explain the reason for the stop, a traffic violation involving the U-turn and failure to stop properly at the yellow light. Miranda denied the violation, insisting she had come to a complete stop and that the officer had no basis for pulling her over. She also mentioned a prior jail experience related to a hurricane, stating she was trying to avoid further legal trouble due to a bond condition. Despite this, she continued to argue and refused to comply with requests for identification or to perform field sobriety exercises.
I was sitting at the yellow light and I waited for him to stop and I came after him and he made a U-turn on me. I am calm and he hurt my feelings and he upset me.
The officer suspected Miranda was under the influence of alcohol, noting an odor of alcohol, though Miranda denied drinking or using drugs, claiming she hadn't even had one beer. When asked if she would perform standardized field sobriety tests, Miranda expressed confusion, believing she had agreed to a breathalyzer test. She repeatedly asked what would happen if she passed or failed, seeking assurances she wouldn't be arrested. The officers explained that the probable cause for the stop was the traffic violation and the suspected intoxication, but Miranda insisted she wasn't given a clear explanation of her violation.
Looking for my car in my friend's vehicle.
Okay.
I didn't go anywhere, and you know that I didn't. You made a U-turn behind me.
I did, because I saw you.
You made a U-turn behind me because it was on a yellow light, and I had the right of way, and I made the right turn.
That's incorrect. I told you why I pulled you over.
As Miranda continued to resist and argue, the officers placed her under arrest for driving under the influence, DUI, and resisting arrest. She protested, claiming she was being unfairly targeted and that the officers were crazy. She demanded to take a sobriety test, but was told she had effectively refused by not cooperating earlier. The officers searched her and asked her to face the patrol car, but Miranda remained agitated, insisting she had done nothing wrong. A phone found in her possession was questioned, and she denied ownership, further complicating the interaction.
No, it's not respectful because the way he said it.
That's how you perceive it, okay?
But exactly, and I'm only being compliant because of that. But I'm not being incompliant because of his actions. I'm being compliant because of what he said.
So ultimately, Miranda was charged with DUI and resisting arrest. Her claims of innocence centered on her belief that the traffic stop was unjustified, that the officer physically mishandled her, and that she was compliant despite her clear refusal to provide identification or follow instructions. However, the officer's account, supported by the observed traffic violation and the odor of alcohol, provided probable cause for the stop and suspicion of intoxication. Miranda's resistance to lawful orders, including her refusal to provide identification and perform sobriety tests, justified the resisting arrest charge. Her accusations of mistreatment and identity-based disrespect lack substantiation, as the officer's actions appeared to stem from her non-compliance rather than any discriminatory intent. The evidence, including her erratic driving and behavior, supports the charges, though her denial of intoxication would require further testing to confirm or refute. In February 2024, a deputy was monitoring traffic at a motel in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, a known hub for illegal narcotics. Around midnight, he noticed a vehicle exiting the motel's rear parking lot, driven by a 45-year-old woman later identified as Michelle. A routine check revealed Michelle's driver's license was suspended, and she was flagged with a "Be on the lookout" alert by the Eau Claire police. The deputy initiated a traffic stop to investigate further.
Jump out, I'll talk to you behind your car real quick. Is there anything illegal in your car that I need to know about?
As Michelle stepped out of her vehicle, the deputy instructed her to return to her car for safety. During their conversation, Michelle admitted her license was suspended, but claimed ignorance of the reason, later revealed to be unpaid child support. She became argumentative, explaining she had just finished work at a group home and was unaware of her license status. The deputy noted an odor of marijuana coming from her vehicle, a scent he was familiar with due to his experience with drug-related arrests. When asked about illegal items, Michelle admitted she might have a blunt in her bag, but was unsure if it was still there.
I'm never not cooperative. I don't want to go to jail for fucking weed. I have to work tomorrow. I just got this job.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the front of this car.
It's been nice knowing you. I'll talk to you
Hands out of your pocket.
Lifetime, okay?
Further checks showed Michelle was on active probation, which prohibited contact with the motel she had just left. The deputy asked for consent to search her car, to which she reluctantly agreed, insisting she was cooperative but worried about losing her job. She mentioned living out of her car, describing herself as homeless, with belongings scattered among her kids' and friends' homes. Despite her pleas about needing to work, the deputy detained her for further investigation, citing her probation violation and the suspected marijuana.
I just wanted to go grab some clothes and go to bed. I've been up since 3 o'clock.
I'll talk to her real quick. So, Michelle,
While detained in the squad car, Michelle's behavior escalated. She slipped her handcuffs and began shaking the vehicle, expressing frustration and fear of losing her job. When instructed to exit the car, she attempted to flee and swung at the deputy, leading to a physical struggle. She shouted about her exhaustion, desperation, and suicidal thoughts, claiming she would jump off the first bridge if she lost her job. The deputies restrained her, noting her complaints about tight handcuffs and discomfort, and transported her to jail.
I just want to fucking go to bed. I wanted to go to bed. Just wanted to go to bed.
Michelle faced misdemeanor charges of resisting an officer and possession of THC, along with $400 in traffic citations. She was released days later on a $1,000 signature bond. Nearly 2 months later, she was found guilty on both counts. The court sentenced her to 10 days in jail, with the option to complete 80 hours of community service instead, which she chose.
Woman. On November 2nd, police got a call from a lady saying she needed help with her out-of-control roommate.
I never said to calm down. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It's 911. Get in there.
There's no immediate emergency.
How do you know?
He's sitting on the bed.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I swear to God, I've already got a lawsuit. A last doctor was here, got me upset, and I was supposed to calm down. Go in there, and you'll know why I'm...
Why am I here?
Because I called 911, and I said, bring an ambulance, he needs medical care.
So an ambulance, so this isn't a law enforcement issue.
No, it isn't. The fuck it is. I've been told you all are qualified, and I did not need to be told that. No, I didn't. No, I'm not needed. Okay. Yep. I don't need your services. No. No, it isn't Jenny.
What's going on, man?
I'm told. I'm not fine. I'm not, nothing's going on. It's fine.
Ma'am.
I'm fine.
Listen to me. You're screaming at 1:07 in the morning.
Yeah, no, I haven't slept for 4 hours in 5
Calling
days.
911 for no reason and then acting tough with the cops when they show up. This is definitely not the way to behave at 1 a.m.
Things going on. I just called 911, and you can arrest me for making a call that's not necessary. I'm not speaking. I'm not speaking until my attorney's here.
Okay, call your attorney then.
Yes, you should. But I'm not speaking unless my lawyer's here. That's right. Sorry, y'all ain't gonna get me this time.
Hey, stay right here.
It's my fucking house. Don't you fucking order me around. You won't take my order. You guys are getting silly motherfuckers. My attorney's already on it. Look at my arms, sir. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Am I going to get arrested for battery on a Leo? Because I'm not touching nobody. And I need you to move. I need you to move so I don't hit you. Back up. It's my house. Back up.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm fucking threatening. Oh my God. If you...
Here's the immediate result of playing tough.
You're being placed under arrest. Stop.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Assault on a law enforcement officer. You made a credible threat that you're going to do harm to a law enforcement officer.
You know that means the threatening. Oh my God.
He's physically handicapped. I don't believe he can.
Okay. You're right. You're right. I'm not going to resist. I'm not resisting arrest.
Awesome. There you go.
Jimmy, I'm just there. I need to be arrested. Yep. I served him with legal papers. I have a caseworker on it. Don't go in my home. You're not allowed in my home, or you will be arrested for entering my home without a search warrant.
Give me a sec.
That's really going to fuck shut.
Put your leg up.
I'm going to put my leg up. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to show everybody outside how to try. Yeah.
Sit down right here so I can put the seatbelt on for you, please.
I think you can raise it. Mine got a broken arm. Stretch a little. No! I'm not moving. I'm not.
After putting her in the car, the officer went back to the yard to talk to the guy about what happened. He said she'd been over at his place 4 or 5 times that day.
Been there about 3 years.
Is it recent that she's been doing this?
It's been going on for, like 6 months.
Okay. Is he physically handicapped, mentally handicapped, bit of both?
Old, lazy,
Okay.
won't get around.
Okay.
She's been...
Well, I only ask because he's laying on pee pads, so like...
Yeah, bladder control.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. No, but he wheelchairs around. The other day he was over here in his little sit-down
Gotcha.
thing. Mentally he's there. Physically he needs some help.
Okay.
That's what she's supposed to be doing. I don't know what the hell's going on with her. Well, she's supposed to be.
Then the officer took her to jail while she kept yelling nonstop.
I've got a broken arm. This lunatic's in there, but he's old and he's handicapped. Is that right? Is that what you told me when you arrested me? He can't help what he's doing. He's old and he's handicapped. Well, he's above my pay scale. He's a little above my professional level.
Okay. We're gonna open this door and we're gonna put your handcuffs back behind your back.
Okay. Because I'm a threat right now.
It doesn't matter if you're a threat.
Okay.
Our policy is that you get handcuffed in the back. Oh, okay. So if you slip your handcuffs again, I'm going to take that as you're attempting to escape. And then that's going to be another criminal charge. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to open the door. Okay. We're going to be polite. Yeah. We're not going to attempt. You've been polite so far. We're not going to attempt to hit. Everybody's been real polite. Okay. We're not going to attempt to hit me or any of my officers, and we're going to fix your handcuffs. You're going to stay that way, okay? Okay.
If you think she finally decided to cooperate, guess again.
I just had 5 surgeries. I refuse.
Don't.
I refuse.
You refuse?
I refuse. I'm refusing arrest. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, you're damn right. I'm refusing arrest. I'm resisting arrest. You're probably going to arrest me for battery on an officer. Right? I got battery. That's why you just threw me in jail. The battery on a Leo. I got it. I understand. I understand. I'm backing my fingers out. Make sure you make it a little tighter.
Well,
it's hurting my arms.
We have to make it tighter so you don't get out of here.
Okay.
How about in the car?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it. My hands are not on. I slapped him the other day. I actually spanked him.
Who did you spank?
Spanked him.
Who?
Kenny.
Who's Kenny?
No, I don't know.
Who's Kenny?
No, I
Cardio's pretty good. I'm kicking my car the whole time.
Yeah.
Jody was charged with threatening serious bodily harm to a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence when she went to court. On February 28, 2023, Jody was found guilty on both counts. That's it for a neighbor who keeps yelling in the middle of the night, but driving a golf cart on the road and acting like they know the law is even wilder. On January 27th, 2023 in Florida, an officer spotted a guy driving a golf cart on a public street.
You have your license registration? Yes, you do.
Get off my property.
Yes, you do. You committed a traffic infraction.
Okay, good. Send me a ticket.
I need your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
I have not committed a crime, and I'm not going to...
You committed a traffic offense. Yes, you did.
I did not, sir.
Yes, you did.
I did not, sir.
Okay, are you going to turn this into something criminal?
That's up to you. I'm at my house. If you saw me out there, then you got to pull me over out there.
That's not how that works. A traffic... That's not how that works.
Please remove your vehicle from my
No,
yard.
a traffic infraction happened on the roadway. I need your license.
You're not getting anything.
I need your license.
Do not enter my property, sir.
I'm not on... I need your license.
Thank you so much.
I need his license.
I don't know, sir.
Okay, I need his license, or he's at risk of interfering with a law enforcement investigation. Does he want to get arrested for...
What investigation, sir?
Okay, I will.
This guy's attitude toward the officer alone was enough to deserve an arrest. What could have been settled with a simple traffic ticket turned into a bigger mess.
Now I'm inside the gated community, but he was driving on the public roadway. He's refusing to give me his license.
Okay, you're refusing.
All right, you're heading out here? All right, bye.
Here we go. Officer, I'm going to ask you again. You're in my driveway. Please move.
You committed a traffic infraction on the public roadway.
I'm respectfully asking you again, sir. If you please remove, I am not going in my driveway. Please move from my. You are blocking my driveway. Am I being detained?
Yes, I need your license. I need your identity to identify you.
It's hilarious hearing a lawbreaker talk about the law like he's some expert who gets how things work.
Supervisor, I'm not running from anybody. He'll bring a supervisor. Okay. I'm legally permitted to drive in this neighborhood.
Not on public roadways.
This is not public, sir.
You were on the public roadway.
Okay, you got proof of that?
Yes, I do.
May I see it?
It's on the body camera.
Perfect. Okay.
I can give it to you after you give me your driver's license.
I'm not giving you my driver's license.
Okay.
Why you gonna stop doing that?
That's what I want to know if he says I was on the road.
There are other cars on the road.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
You don't stop at the right moment. It's not counted.
That's not how that works. A traffic stop can be initiated anywhere a violation.
That moment, that is when you do that when he come back in here in the house. That is when you don't do that in the right moment, in the right moment where you have to do it.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Well, you don't do it. So.
That is not how that works.
It's
Is
work
this
like
allowed?
that
Are you allowed to block my yard?
Yes.
Like
Okay, you are.
I'm trying to initiate a traffic stop on you.
Then on private property you tried to do.
Because of a violation that occurred on a public roadway.
You are not allowed to enter private property.
Despite the couple's awful attitude, the officer still called a supervisor for them.
So you're saying that this is not my property, right?
This right here is HOA property. Where you committed a traffic offense is public roadway.
This part is in this property. This is our property.
Okay, if you guys want to turn this into something more.
Okay, that's it.
Okay,
Nobody.
okay,
You have to do the right thing.
Okay.
That moment. If you don't do it,
okay,
sorry.
okay. I know. You saw everything from inside the house, right?
Sir, I am not afraid for you. I'm here. And I'm telling you that if you don't do the things when you have to do that in the moment that you have to do, why you don't stop him in that part?
Oh, you studied criminal justice?
Huh?
You're a police officer?
Well, that is not your business. If I not, that is not your business.
Okay.
Okay, but that is that I'm telling you.
Okay. I mean, you're trying to tell me how my job works now.
But you don't do that.
Okay.
You do that?
I don't know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying.
No, because
You are
a
not
traffic infraction,
Uh-huh.
you can make a traffic stop.
All the time, but you don't do that in the right moment, in the right second. You don't do that in that minute.
Okay.
Why do you have to wait?
I'm not here to change your mind.
Where did she find the nerve to accuse the officer of disrespecting them?
I am talking to you.
Because you are the law enforcement, and you have to do respect for me because you are the law. Right or wrong?
And I'm trying to enforce the law, and you're impeding my investigation.
What investigation, sir?
The
you
traffic-
don't have any part. You don't have any paper. Your supervisor is not here.
Do I need
You
to
don't
pull
do
up?
the report.
Okay, if I pull up a printed sheet of what law
You
he
don't
broke,
do that.
Breaking the law.
I absolutely will.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
No, but do that.
And then I'll
You don't stop the
comply. I'm not
vehicle.
gonna
You
give you a
don't
hard
stop the
time.
vehicle. You don't stop, and you don't ask for the driver license. You don't do the things that a police officer have to do.
I
If you
asked for
don't-
his driver's license. You
when
were
you
inside.
When I'm on private property, you can't ask.
That's not how that
I have
works.
to give you that.
No,
I haven't-
it is.
Just because you come to your house doesn't mean it's safe zone.
I didn't say anything about safe zone. I'm in private property, sir.
Okay.
I am on private
Okay,
property.
you can have this argument with the sergeant.
Okay.
With the judge and everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay.
Another officer showed up to check out the situation.
I pull up here with my son, and all I'm trying to do is go inside the house, and he pulls up in my driveway. I asked him to leave. He said, I want to see your driver's license. I said, for what? He said, for driving the golf cart. He said it was on a public road. I said, well, number one, we're on private property. This is private property. I'm more than okay to drive my golf cart on here. It's insured. And he wants my driver's license. I said, okay, well, then show me what I did wrong. He said, I was following you from somewhere, but there was cars. I said, well, I'm not giving you my license for that. I mean, I'm not hiding. This is my house. You can find out who I am, but I'm not giving him my license for something. If he's saying I was doing something, then he's got to pull me over, and he's got to do whatever he's going to do at the time that he thinks that I'm apparently breaking the law.
So yeah, inside the HOA communities, you're allowed to, but anywhere it's like city on roads like Village Parkway, Community Boulevard, Gatlin Cross, anything else that's not inside of like a community area.
I understand
And
that.
then,
I mean, I understand that.
yeah.
I mean, to pull me over right here in my house, and he wants to put the lights on and make a big commotion blocking my driveway.
Yeah, he has the supervisor.
Here's why they thought they were untouchable.
I am agree with you, but do it in the moment that you have to do it. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do this. We respect the law enforcement.
Absolutely.
But it's the thing when you have to do that. If you told me if I am breaking the law outside, you have to pull me over and right away in that one.
That's like telling me, okay, I mean, somebody pull up to your house and say, oh, you broke the speed limit on the highway. Well, we're at my house. What are you talking about? You know, I mean, come on.
Hi. So I'm his supervisor. So I'm gonna make one request.
Okay.
Okay. Pulling into your driveway doesn't negate the stop. I'm gonna give you the option right now because what's gonna happen if you don't provide the identification, we're gonna have to arrest you. We don't want to arrest you.
Under arrest?
Yes.
Okay.
So
For
would
what
you prefer to present the identification or not?
Sorry, I have a question. No. I have a question.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting. Stop. Move away.
Don't say anything without your lawyer, and they don't have any
So you're
solution what to do.
so if I give you my driver's license, you will permit me, you will have a conversation with me, ask you about the law.
You're under arrest.
As the officer started the arrest, the wife mentioned she had kids inside the house. Ma'am, if your kids are at home, you should have acted right, complying with the officer instead of being entitled and arrogant, only to cry for help after getting arrested.
She'll be quiet. She'll be quiet. Please let my kids are inside. I have a 6-year-old daughter in there, sir. You can please let
We're
her
gonna have to find somebody else.
Okay, let her go. She didn't do anything.
Absolutely. Put in the carpets.
Okay, can I tell my son? Wait a minute, I have minors in here. Okay, can I tell my son? I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting.
Let's go to the car, sir. Go to the car. Please.
Believe me. You cannot leave my kids alone.
We're right here.
Sir, you doing?
I'm doing this. Please walk to the car.
I just said to you, if I said I wanted to make sure that that I'm legally required to give you my ID.
Yes, you are legally
Okay,
required.
but if you would have
traffic
told me
stop.
that,
I tried to explain that to you.
No. I was asking for a supervisor. Please, man.
You would have literally gotten a warning.
And I was trying to do that and give you. You see my license is right here.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Why didn't you just show it? Sir, I'm not wanting to do any of this.
Give my kid a ride to school, please.
Here's the moment of too late regret. If they'd shown this cooperative attitude from the start, no one would have been arrested, but somehow this couple wanted to make it harder on themselves.
Please, man to man, if you have kids, please don't do this. My kids are inside.
Listen, all you had to do was present your ID.
It's right there.
As
Right
simple,
there in the
as
front
simple
pocket.
as
I
it
told
was.
you that, sir.
I don't understand what the point of refusing it was.
It wasn't. No. But what I'm trying to tell you is I wasn't trying to refuse it from you, sir. I was asking you if I'm legally required. That's all I was asking.
He asked you, right?
No. Well, he asked you, but he also was blocking my property. And I didn't understand what that was. That's why I requested respectfully. I told him respectfully, may I please speak to a supervisor? That's all I said.
Ay, Dios.
There's no going back. Okay.
All right. Where are my kids?
Is there? So here's my next question: Is
Okay.
there a relative, a
Yes.
neighbor that you would?
Can you call her?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you just let her go?
We
She's
can't,
just
sir.
being a
If
pain.
she's in
She's
handcuffs,
just being a pain. That's all.
sir.
Okay, can
but
you
she
do me that
can't-
favor?
she
I'll go.
Can't put her hands on officers when they're trying
She
to.
wasn't trying to put her hands to hurt anybody. Come on.
No, I'm not. I never said she was.
All right, just
but
let
she
her-
can't.
And I
Okay.
respect that,
So
sir.
let's-
And
let's
I
work on-
apologize to you, man. Can you please let her stay with
Sir.
my kid?
No, sir.
Please, sir.
Who am I calling for?
703.
And who is that?
That's their mother.
Okay.
She's right down the street.
what's
Can you
the-
call her? And why is this guy walking?
I couldn't tell.
Huh? Well, yeah, I got pulled over for driving a golf cart.
What's the name of the mother?
I'm getting arrested, and he's throwing me in the, yeah, my kids are in it for driving the golf cart. Okay, get your extra and push me in like you want to. Go ahead.
Why would I do that?
Oh man, I got kids. Why you got
Why
to
would
do
I
that?
push
I
you
asked
in?
for us. You know why? Just like you
I was nothing but respectful to you.
You weren't. I was respectful to you too. Didn't I tell you nicely? Can you make sure? Please don't leave until my kids are here.
We are not
Wait,
going to go
you
anywhere.
cannot leave until my.
We are not going anywhere yet.
Both of them were charged with resisting an officer, obstructing without violence. These lawbreakers might finally figure out how to comply, but what about crashing into your neighbor's house? On July 2nd, 2023, officers were called to a neighborhood for a drunk driving incident involving a woman named Judith.
She's right there?
Yeah.
Okay, and where did she hit your house?
It's over there in the corner.
In the corner? Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going, ma'am?
Good. You know what?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I am.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, it seems like you did get into a motor
You know
vehicle
what?
accident. I want to make sure you're not
You know
stumbling
what?
or anything.
You know what? I'm fine.
Okay, that is good to
You
hear.
know what? Leave. You can leave.
I can leave?
And guess what? I'm fine.
I can't do that, man. Okay.
Well, really?
Can I get your driver's license?
No.
How come? Can I at least get your name, man?
No.
No date of birth, no nothing?
You know what? Yes. You can have my and you can arrest me if you want.
I won't be doing that, but can I have your name at least? Judith.
You don't know my name. You don't know my fucking name.
Were you to her, sir?
You know what, Sosa? You don't know my fucking name.
Do you know if she's been drinking?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Realizing he wasn't going to get anything useful out of her, the officer turned to the neighbors for more details. It turned out Judith had hit a light pole, and when a female neighbor went to check it out, Judith came back and smashed into a house at the corner of the street.
Yes, I am. You know what? Really? You are really gonna arrest me? Okay.
I know this is kind of hard.
No, but she's out of control.
Do you mind walking?
Hey, guess what? I am not gonna fight.
Go ahead and sit down for now, okay?
Stop. Stop.
Take a seat, man.
Stop.
Just talk to the firefighters, okay?
Whatever. You know what?
Yeah. You got a good FU out of here. We're asking.
You know what? You know what?
Alright, we're gonna stand you up, okay? Okay, on the count of 3, we're gonna stand up. 1, 2, 3.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah, we're gonna take her anyways, probably in the
It was clear she wasn't sober. She kept rambling nonsense. After putting her in the patrol car, a male neighbor helped the officer approach some witnesses who had camera footage of the incident, while Judith was taken to the hospital for medical clearance.
Hey, you know what? You have a kid. You know what?
Come on outside.
Stop. You know what?
No,
Stop.
don't do that.
Let's not do this.
You know what?
You get a felony.
Don't
Let's
kill
not do
me.
that. Okay, we're...
You know what? Just leave me here in the grass.
Look, let's go ahead and step outside, okay? It's okay.
Senor.
Don't kick him. Please don't kick him.
No.
It's
You know
a whole
what?
different
You know
story.
what? I would never. You know why? Because I love God
I love
with
God
all
too.
my heart.
God loves you. It's okay.
No. You know what?
It's alright.
You know what?
And you know what? I do have children. It's okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Look over here. Let's go this way.
You know what? Please.
It's okay.
Please. Please don't hurt me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Please don't hurt me.
Look, it's okay. That's
You
not
know
being
what?
silly.
You know what?
Let me get
Please don't.
Let me get it. What's up?
You know what? Please don't hurt me.
No, this is...
Okay, you know what? Okay. You know what, you mother... Okay, you know what? Just let me go. Just let me go. I will never...
At this point, if every you-know-what she said counted as a charge, she'd be looking at life in prison.
It's right there.
Let me go.
It's like...
You know what?
Is this a night clearance?
Yeah, night clearance.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna crash. You know what? I'm not gonna crash. Hey! Hey! Help
It's
me!
okay.
You know what? Help me! Hey!
You need to really stop screaming. There's
You know what?
in here. Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? I hope someday that they bring your kid in like this. You know what? I hope that they bring your kid in like this. You mother.
So we can get it registered real quick. One of the boxes and take a look at it.
Okay. You got her.
You know what?
Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? You know what?
Hey, here's your
You know
keys.
what? They are gonna bring you.
Don't get on the bed. Don't get on the bed.
You know what? You know what? You can unwrap.
Yes.
Stay right there, okay?
You know what? I am gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. I don't even know you. You know what? Take this off.
After warnings for being loud in the hospital, she kept yelling, so the officer tried covering her head. Sadly, the awful noise still echoed.
There we go. That's it. Just take a couple seconds to cool down. Your cold does, we'll take it off. Hey!
No, stop.
Take it f***ing off of me now. Take it off of me now. Take it off of me now.
If you're no more screaming.
Take
okay?
it f***ing off of me
Look, we have people
now.
sleeping here. It's okay.
Take it off of me now. You know what?
Okay.
What'd you say? Take it off of her and throw her out?
No, that's not what he said.
Yes, that is.
I tried being very respectful to you. And I
You know what? You know what?
You're not
You know what? My grandson is a police officer, and I just told him. I just told him what's happening to you right now. And you know what? You better f***ing let me go. You better f***ing let me go.
I don't know about that one.
They tried more ways to quiet her down, but Judith, the mama whale, refused and just screamed louder.
Help! You know what? Help me! Help me! They are lying! Help me! Help me! Help me! You know what? Help me! 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 Help me!
Stop.
stop screaming.
With all that gear, she still wouldn't settle down. Imagine being her neighbor, having to hear that every day would be a brutal punishment for anyone living nearby.
You wanna be Mexicano? You know what you are? You know what you are? You're a f***ing piece of shit. You know what you are?
That kind of language isn't going to be very
Oh, whatever.
polite, okay?
You know what? Okay.
No, listen.
You know what?
No.
You know what? Take my mask off, or I'm gonna keep telling you what the f you are. Cause you know what? You're nothing but a.
If you're going to be a little more cooperative.
Okay, you're.
Okay.
You know what? You're.
In that case, we're going to keep it on, okay?
You know what? You better take this shit off. And you know what? I will let you guys go. I'm not stupid. You know what? I know just Lily.
I don't know who Lily is.
Oh, shut the f up. You know who Jess Lily is.
I have no idea.
Oh, shut the f up. You know what? He is kin to me. You know what? He is kin to me. And so, you know what? You better let me go. Because you know what?
I'm sure he's a wonderful individual, but I don't think he'd appreciate the way you're acting at this moment, okay?
Call him and ask him if he knows Judy.
I don't know.
You Mexicano, you f***ing piece of shit.
You
You know what you are?
Driver's license
You know
says
what you
that
are?
you're Hispanic. And so
You
did
know
that lady.
what? You know what? I am f***ing puro white.
Look,
You know what?
I understand that you're upset, but there's no need
know
for
what?
that kind of talk, okay?
You know what? I'm sorry, sir. You know what? Was I bad to you? You know what? Why don't you call my number? Why don't you call my mom?
Your mom?
You know what? Yeah, call her and ask if I'm Mexicano. You know what? Go ahead. You take this off of me.
Look, in a few minutes, if you're more cooperative and you're not acting up, then we'll take everything off, okay?
Okay.
But the way you're acting right now, it's unacceptable.
The woman kept up her bad behavior and after medical clearance was taken to jail. She faced charges of aggravated DWI and resisting arrest. Judith is now neighbors with her cellmates, and then there's this couple who think they can do whatever they want without consequences. On April 26th, 2024, officers responded to a report of two people pulling weapons on each other at an apartment complex.
Hey, Ray Sean. Oh, what's up, dog? Just keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
I'm on the phone with the police right now.
Nothing gonna happen to you, dog. Just keep your hands up.
I hope so, because the world about to end and somebody me.
Well, nobody's gonna do that.
I hope so, because they...
on the ground.
With my phone?
On the ground. All the way to the ground. Just don't reach down to just go to your knees.
What I want to do?
Ray Sean, you're not going to jail, bro. Remember me from the car. You know I'm straight up.
Just hang up on me.
Listen, go down.
All right, I'm going down. I'm listening to you.
Just to your knees.
Yeah, please, thank you. So we can take care of that.
Can you go to your belly?
I'm not touching anything, sir.
Go ahead and take your belly.
Please, can y'all take the gun off me, please?
We're gonna do that.
See right there, right there.
Ray Sean, we can't do anything until we get. Listen, go down.
I'm going from out here.
Go down, brother. Come on, man. You gonna do this to me? Go down, bro. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Just go out down.
Despite his uncooperative attitude, the officer detained him to dig deeper. Turns out, he pulled out a firearm because he felt harassed by a neighbor.
No, we didn't.
Yes, I did.
The door open. Not true. We didn't say that.
This is I'm crazy. They what they say about me. Don't put me in the car.
Not true at
All
all.
right, I'm about to catch on fire then.
We trying to get you some help, bro.
Give me some help.
Yes.
All right. No, don't take my ID off. Hey, yo, don't take my.
You caught
She right there.
Causing the scene, bro.
I'm not causing no scene.
Oh, cause you get on the other side.
Listen, am I gonna have to carry you like a can?
All right, listen. We ever y'all about to take me?
Come on.
Y'all make sure y'all do your job. This all our coming back.
Watch your head.
What you doing? I'm getting you in the car. Why take my ID?
Because you know.
All right, man. What you reaching for?
Hold on, this
Go ahead. Hey, y'all. They about to me, bro.
It looks like he's been huffing.
They about to me. Look like I've been huffing. All right.
Oh no, that's just chat.
Watch this. And they gave me fitting all at the job. Hey.
I can't see.
All right, wait.
All right, so what's going on? Like,
he's having either under the influence or 16-beat outbursts, thinking people. He admonished everybody in there about pounding on the door with a pistol. You show up, you didn't comply with our commands.
Another officer went inside to talk to 2 witnesses. They said he and his family lived there, and he'd been arguing with a woman about a kid when things got heated, and he drew his weapon.
What can I do? Where the rest of his stuff at?
Come on back here.
Where the rest of his stuff at?
Okay.
Give me the rest of his stuff.
I'm going to ask you to step outside and talk to you.
For what? There's no nothing you got to talk to me about. You took him to jail already.
He's
and I can dress his stuff. That's fine.
out there.
Where's that?
Out there.
Why we got the police on his head?
He said, come right now.
Everybody's going to die. He literally started waving his gun out here, and he had.
Why do you think everybody outside? He like, yo.
He had narcotics on him.
What's narcotics? What he had?
Drugs.
So we.
No.
What drugs did he have on?
Powder? Why are you giving
You lying? Because maybe they don't even that shit. Why you lying?
That's okay.
What's okay?
I don't need you to believe me.
I don't.
Right.
Stop talking to me. Anyway, where the rest of his stuff at? You can stop talking to me. Where the rest of his stuff at? I said you can stop talking to me.
Okay.
Where the rest of his stuff at?
I didn't leave.
Who you talking to? I stay here.
Okay, you can just leave so I can talk to you.
You don't take.
Who don't stay here? I do. I'm gonna leave. You want me to go get it?
Hey.
You want me to go get it? I know who you're talking to. You're talking to. Yes. Okay, and that's fine. I know. So listen.
The woman wanted both him and his girlfriend kicked off the property for causing a disturbance.
In the apartment with him? You live in that apartment?
You just want to talk to me when I came in here and try to talk to you. Now you want to come out and talk to me? Don't say shit to me. Don't. Stop talking to me.
Okay, do you live in that apartment? Like
this right here with my name on it. What's going on? This right here with my name on it. What you saying? What?
You have something
Yeah, my lease with my name on it. What's up?
It has your name on it?
That's the fuck I do. Yeah.
Alright.
What's the only one that was
yeah. I'm gonna have you go back.
Excuse me.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
You're not normal. I'm gonna get out of here.
So, I just told your brother the same thing. Okay? So, and if something else were to happen, please just give us a call.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to stop yelling for me, okay? I know, but... So, ma'am, you need to stop yelling or you're going to go to jail too, and I don't want to do that, okay?
I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out the same day.
So please stop yelling, okay?
Even after warnings, she kept yelling and even threatened the officer, which got her arrested right in front of her kids.
Ma'am, I need you to come over here. Ma'am, you're under arrest for menacing right now, okay? Come here. Stop.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
I need you to stop. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
I'm not under arrest.
You're under arrest. Stop.
No, I'm not.
100. I need more units here. Non-compliant female. You just stop walking.
For what? You're not about to arrest me for nothing. I didn't do nothing. No, you didn't arrest them for nothing.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Call somebody that you know. Call your
Put your hands
boss.
behind your back. You're under arrest.
Come on.
Turn around.
Can you wait? Can I get my kids situated?
No. Turn around. Put your...
You gotta wait. Call my kid. I mean, call my mama.
Put your
Call my mama. Call my mama before I go to jail.
behind your back.
Can I get my kids?
Put your hands
Get you straight. Hey, don't fight me. Don't fight me. How you want me? How we turn around?
Get on your stomach.
You want me? You want me?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
She bit me in the leg.
And you punched me in my face.
Yeah, because you bit me.
Next afterwards.
Yeah, I saw it.
Thank you.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
I'm in handcuffs. Can you get off me? He's big as...
Look, 100. Can you read it out?
If you're looking after your kids, take responsibility for your actions. Don't cry about it after doing something dumb.
Breathe, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, stop. Stop. Stop.
Stop it.
Stop.
So y'all mad at me?
Stop.
No, man. Bro, I swear to God, I'll be a cop too. I hope y'all ready for this. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready.
So, if you didn't know, you're under arrest.
Okay, that's fine.
Try to go to jail, okay?
Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Take me right now.
Stop.
Let's go.
Stop.
I'm not doing nothing.
Why are you bending my hand?
Stop.
Why are you bending my hand?
Stop moving.
You always bending my hand. I'm not moving. You bending me.
Hey, just relax.
No! Y'all not relaxing with me.
Stop.
Yeah, y'all just beat my ass.
Stop.
Why you, bro? I'm not doing nothing. Stop pushing me. You manhandling me.
You're fine.
Bro, can you help me out? Because they manhandling me. They manhandling me.
Listen, you just need to calm down for a second, okay? Just calm down for a minute, okay?
I just got my ass beat.
Listen, you've got tasers and everything else in you. Just calm down for a minute, okay? Take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath for me, okay? A couple deep breaths. There you go.
Bro, am I arrested? Can y'all take me to jail? Bro, I'm calling my auntie. First phone call I get. She a police officer too. You punched me in my face. I'm not about to forget that. You hear me? Hey, you had your hand in my shit. I didn't do shit.
Listen, take a couple deep breaths, okay? The tasers and everything that are in you need to come out. And then
that don't matter. They put their hands on me.
And then I will get you into a car, okay? But stop being out here screaming and yelling like that. Take a couple deep breaths. I understand you're upset. Take a couple deep breaths.
Y'all white privilege at its finest. Can I go? Can I go to jail now? Please. Please, I don't give a. You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me in my face. He in my face. I'm suing you. What's your badge number? Press. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
Bro, I'm not doing shit.
All right, take a deep breath. Your cousin for no reason. Just relax for a second.
For no reason, y'all just
relax.
Y'all get me dirty.
Relax. You're good.
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct, assault on an officer, and resisting arrest. The man was charged with aggravated menacing, carrying a concealed weapon, and drug possession. Hope they had a blast together. In jail. Last one, making a false report to 911 or being rude to a disabled neighbor, which is worse. On December 12th, 2023, police got a call about a man firing shots at a home in Brookfield, Wisconsin. When every available officer showed up, they found nothing happening at the scene, making them suspect it was a swatting prank. The female caller kept contacting the police all night long. After digging deeper, officers identified her and decided to drop by for a surprise visit.
Probably a scam call. I would not answer any questions. Possible female caller.
Bravo 576, how are you going to that?
At this time we have 4. We're still gathering information from the call taker. Caller did not sound frantic. Possible.
Dispatch later reported that the woman called again, claiming she could see the man on her cameras, still shooting his gun. But since the officers were there and didn't hear any shots, they figured it was likely a swatting call. They looked for shell casings or bullet damage, but found zilch.
Bravo 214, did the caller sound elderly?
They called through the City of Brookfield trunk line, so we're trying to call back and see if they have a record of their phone number.
What's that? So it came through the trunk line. What does that mean? No idea. Probably a dispatch term. But the fact that it came in non-emergency tells me that it's most likely a swatting call.
What that guy is, I'm a teacher.
Did you hear someone shooting?
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
I didn't see it.
All right, we have questions for you. I understand that you're obviously scared for your safety given the number of times that you've called in today. Tonight, we have received over 10 phone calls related to a man actively firing a firearm in the city of Brookfield. Is that consistent with what you say you're observing?
Yeah.
Okay, we have gone to the area where you have claimed this has been happening 3 times tonight?
Yeah.
Yep, you've seen us there?
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, ma'am.
He's in the camera.
Okay, I would love to see the video footage if that's something that you could provide for us, because we have been unable to locate him. And I sent an officer to look at that with you.
No, we want him to be stopped.
What's going to happen moving forward? We're going to be conducting an investigation for swatting. Are you familiar with that term?
I hope so. I hope that you guys are going to take him, his property into custody, and investigate his whole property. I pray to God.
Well, I understand that
our children are in risk.
Sure. Unfortunately, we can't do anything because we don't have a complainant in this investigation.
Well, we're worried about his kids.
After more than 10 calls from her, the officers warned her they'd track her down and charge her with felony swatting. She acted like she didn't get what they were saying.
Okay. Well, you sound somewhat intoxicated. Have you had any drinks tonight, ma'am?
Are you crazy?
No, ma'am. I'm trying to conduct this investigation for you.
Are you a crazy person?
Nope.
He's been shooting rabbits and doing all kinds of stuff.
She sounds familiar. Who's the girl that Moans got in a foot pursuit with and tackled? This was like 3 years ago up in... Oh, I think I'm still on.
So, we're going to end this. He's going to pay us $1,500.
Oh, that's good for you.
Yeah, sure is.
All right. Anything else, ma'am?
Nope. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Name is Ashley Corbin. I remember her.
That's who I think it is. I think it's Ashley. Hello?
Holy.
Is this Ashley?
Yeah, no. This is not Ashley.
Okay. This is Sergeant Griebel with the Brookfield Police Department. You called us?
Who is Ashley?
I thought this was Ashley.
Why would you think that?
Okay, well, Ashley, right now we are going to finish this investigation for swatting. So, like I said before, you can either keep calling and each one will refer out as a different charge, or you can stop calling and we can move forward from here.
Guess what? My name's Lindsay. You can stop calling me Ashley. Thank you.
Okay, you should probably slow down on the drinking tonight, ma'am.
You should probably stop being a
Okay.
Using Ashley's phone number from their database, one sergeant called her while another stayed on the line. They heard her pick up the second call, confirming who she was, so they paid her that surprise visit.
firing a gun.
Hello? Hi, is this 262?
Yes.
It is?
What's going on? You're Ashley, correct? You kind of tell me what's going on. I'm playing catch up here. What's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on?
I just understand Brookfield wants to talk to you. County wants to talk to you.
What?
You live here?
My mom.
Did you know officers were coming to talk to you?
No.
You were just waiting out here for us?
No, my mom. Can we get my mom out here to take the dog up at least?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I'm sorry. My friend. Sorry.
Oh.
Whoa. Crazy. Come here. We'll get Trey. Prince. No. Prince.
Before I have contact with her, there's no problems. Are they coming out here, or they just want us to take her to county on the warrant?
Crazy. We get Trey. Come on. Get Trey. Prince. Get Trey. Prince. No.
Come on. Let's go, bud.
Come on. We're going to Grammy. Are you serious?
Listens pretty well.
Grammy.
Except
Prince. We're going to go Grammy. Princey.
Is this door open or locked?
As her dog kept slipping its leash and running off, she had to call it back, momentarily forgetting the police were there for her.
No, dog. Ashley, so Brookfield wants to talk to you, so we're gonna help facilitate that meeting.
Sure. I want my attorney present.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So I'm not going to talk to anybody without my attorney present.
Very well. I will pass on to Brookfield, and we'll see what they say. You're right.
Naughty ass dog. This is why I don't have kids. I'm just gonna put him in my car, in my mom's apartment. And then, where do you guys want me to go?
We'll go and tell them back.
No, the Grammy.
Hold on. Ashley, you're gonna come with us.
What?
You're gonna come with us.
You weren't welcome to come in here.
Well, you come with us.
Oh, I am? Oh, okay, then I will.
Well, that's
fine.
We're not playing these games with you, okay?
I'm not. Well, I will.
You're in police custody. You are in police custody.
I am?
Right now. Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
Like, don't try to get us out of the apartment when you're under arrest.
Why am I in police custody?
Well, you have a warrant, first of all. Second of all, Brookfield has criminal charges against you.
Why?
It sounds like you've been calling in fake police calls, swatting, as they say. All right, Ashley, let's head down. Here, there's this dog.
Come on.
Then the officers walked her to the car to meet Brookfield police, who took her into custody. And that's when this happened.
Oh, I was trying. I'm sorry.
You're
I was
okay.
trying to go to the basement. I was pushing the basement. You need to go?
No,
in the elevator?
you're good. Well, we got
Can you please come out?
Hey, be respectful.
No, you can take it.
I was trying to go to the basement. I didn't know I was going to the third floor.
No, you're totally fine, dude. We're not in a rush here. We just... All right, well, I guess we'll take it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
That was kind of rude.
I am rude. I'm sorry.
They did nothing to you.
I'm a surgeon.
What?
I'm a surgeon. I am. So I'm very particular. So
What does that have to do with yelling at a lady?
I'm sorry. I'm a surgeon, so I'm very particular. I do stuff.
The nonstop yelling didn't let up, even after they brought her back to the station.
Me. Yep. How he me and how this guy And this guy. What is your name?
We didn't confirm on her warrant.
Okay, you didn't?
No, we left it.
What is your name? They me. No, they you me.
You're talking too long.
I don't give a shit. I'm talking too loud. You me. I'm talking too loud. You me.
Ashley.
You me. He me. This guy. This guy. No, this guy. I'm not trying to stay for us. You me.
Ashley, stop. Slide over. You want to just sit here? Yeah, I'll probably have one.
I want my train now. No! No, you broke my arm! You broke my arm! You did! You broke my arm!
I did not break your
You
arm.
broke my arm! You broke my arm!
Yep, she's been like this the whole time.
She has not been like this the whole time, you liar!
It's all recorded.
Why are you hurting me?
If you sit forward, I
Don't
will touch you.
touch
Okay.
me!
Do you have an NCIC for swatting?
Oh god. It's swatting. You guys are so fucking stupid. Swatting. Are you serious? You're really doing this right now?
Actually, we could have had a conversation like adults. Okay?
No.
Ashley was charged with felony false reporting of an emergency and misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer.
Welcome to Speed Bodycam channel, where we share police bodycam footage. We are a dedicated team focused on creating educational and engaging content about law enforcement. Using AI and advanced technology combined with editing skill, we carefully craft our own authentic videos. Our editing team worked hard to highlight the emotional and real-life challenge officers face every day. Through impactful storytelling, we bring this story to life and share important lessons to raise awareness about the need to respect and comply with law enforcement. Please note that the content we present is not intended to promote or glorify violence, nor to condemn any individual or organization. We share this video for educational purposes, reporting and encouraging compliance with law and law enforcement in your area. Additionally, our bodycam footage is edited for brevity and to comply with YouTube's community guidelines, focusing on journalistic integrity while bringing both entertainment and meaningful lessons. We appreciate YouTube for providing a wonderful platform to reach viewers and share valuable content worldwide. Our audience support is a huge motivation for us to continue producing meaningful content every day, and it means so much to us. Thank you for being a part of the Speed Bodycam community.
That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.